Hey, there we go. Now we're live in the studio. We got Diabolyk in here. What's up, guys?
What's up, Diego?
We got them hiding behind the computer screens, but what is up? We are live here in the studio. We're listening to some of their music, of course. And of course, we'll have a great conversation because I know last time they came in, we had a great time. Fun
We
time.
always have a good time.
It's always a good time. Hey, we got a little special buddy too.
Blanquita.
Oh, look.
Blanca.
Come on, they're making the K to Mexico debut. I love it. That's the best. That is the best. Got this recording.
Just toss it.
Let me share it.
It's done. Good. Let me move it over. Two for you.
No, double mic it, guys. We got Luisa G tuned in. Buenos dias, Luisa.
Good morning.
Awesome artist. Oh yeah, there we go. Hermosísimo Lucero Diabolyk this Saturday, sábado. It's 10 o'clock this Saturday, and guess what? We got the featured artist of the week here in the studio. We always love to do these interviews, and it's so great. We got Diabolyk. We got pretty much all the members. Hey, right?
Yes.
Woo! Yes.
Hey,
Good
what's
morning.
up? What's
Good
up?
morning.
Good morning, you guys. I know you've been making the circuit around, so that's so
Saw
awesome.
that.
Hey, I love it. That's the best way to do it, because hey, you gotta do it. You gotta promote, right?
Oh yeah.
You got it, and you're jamming tonight, right, at the fair?
We're going on at 5:15.
Nice,
5:15.
nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
Dia
it's fun,
Hispana.
Hey, that's
Yes.
always a good. I know your show's
Should
gonna be
harmonize
awesome.
stuff.
I know the show's gonna be awesome, so that's why. Oh, it's gonna be great. So everybody can get ready to get out there and just jam it. It's a little early to go out to the fair yet, but I know it started. Actually, it starts early. So hey, I don't know. But what have you guys been up to? We want to hear from you. What are you doing? What's going on?
We have been in the studio. We're working on both albums. The second Tales of Nuevo Mexico Volume 2.
No, awesome.
Lots of great surprises and good songs, of course, and we're so excited. Can't wait to get that done. And we are also working on the Diabolyk Rock en Espanol, second one. Yes. We
Nice,
also
nice.
have great surprises on that album.
Oh, nice.
So, even though COVID's been kind of a curse, it's kind of been a blessing. We've
Right.
been able to focus on working on new music and exploring all these other New Mexico music, that we can put together for our album. And we've got to meet amazing musicians. And speaking of that, we have Ramon.
Hello, how you doing? Good morning.
Ramon Michel, he's our drummer for this show, and amazing
Yes.
musician.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
He brings a whole different energy when we play, and it just pumps us all up, and it just
The
gets us
talent
going.
is-
Nice.
He's on fire.
Yes.
We love it. That's great.
He came all the way from Los Angeles.
Oh, hey,
They found me
nice.
at Home Depot.
Hey, bueno.
At me.
Bueno, they picked you up and say, let's go, vamos.
And what is it? Christmas style chili cheese fries.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
Ahí está.
It's all
the
twisted
best.
right
That's
now.
the best.
Good times.
If he gets real quiet, something's wrong.
Hey, yeah, right. Hey.
I blame the Christmas combo.
Hey, I think so, right? No, that's
No,
great.
but in all honesty, wow, what an amazing drummer he is. So we want you to come out tonight at 5 o'clock at Via Hispana and check us out. And we had a great rehearsal at Jerry Dean's studio yesterday.
Nice,
So
nice.
thank you, Jerry. He's always welcoming, receives us and makes us feel right at home. So
Yes.
Thank you,
Jerry. Thank you.
No, he's an awesome dude too. Let me tell you, I got to go to his studio. It's been a couple of years now because he did the Christmas show.
Yeah.
And, oh man, just a fun time. Great dude. Great dude. That's awesome. So how's it over there in Barstow? How's it doing? How's Barstow going? I haven't been there for a little bit, but
All the primos say hi.
nice. I'm always teasing because I have a ton of primos over there. The Baca family moved out Waka Montoya, and she had like 18 kids or something crazy like that. And
So,
so the whole, all
wondering
Barstow's
why
related.
You don't go visit. They want.
I guess
wants
so,
to
right?
know.
I think so. We're big saludos to all the Baccas tuned in. I know they're tuned in. So, but no, Barstow's a great place. You know, I haven't been there for a while, so I need to go out and visit again for sure. And I
Yes,
think
and we
it's
also
the
have
time.
a lot of the guys that work out at the railroad that are huge fans of your station and they
Hey,
tune in
nice.
constantly.
Well,
So,
awesome.
Yes, they're probably listening now. So.
Hey, big saludos to those guys. Working hard. Let me tell you, it's working hard. That's some hard work. But so we were talking about the coronavirus being a curse, but it actually worked out for a blessing for a lot of people. I've had a lot of artists in here that are actually brand new artists. They've never really sang professionally or anything, and they recorded new songs this past year. So that's pretty cool. You know, I actually think that's really awesome and just great. You know, I had to mention that because they're working hard and it kind of works out. You know, because you had all that time to write songs and stuff. And I know you guys are working on that second album, you're saying, and you just been working on it. So how many songs have you got ready for that?
Oh my gosh.
For the volume 2, we have right now we have about 13, maybe 14.
Nice.
I don't know if we're gonna release them all. For sure, 10, maybe 11. I don't know. We're just kind of seeing how things go.
And then the rock album.
Yeah, the rock album, that one's coming out really good.
Nice.
Right off the gate, we've got 5, and I think we're going to go in the studio at the end of the month and lay another 2 or 3.
No, nice.
You know, and what another blessing we've been having is our bassist Lewis. You know, he's been on a. We'll call him. Hey, can you come down in 2 days? We need to lay something down in the studio, and there he is.
Nice.
Just within the last month.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, okay, is it possible for you to come down? He's like, yeah, just tell me when. I'm at work right now, but I'll leave in about 4 hours and I'll get there right at the time. And,
That's great.
You know, but
That's great.
we've been blessed with him because he's been so faithful, just dedicated to us, and he just brings, I mean, he makes Diabolyk complete, you know?
No, that's great.
So,
That is really
Yeah,
cool.
it's been a great
Yeah.
time. Just we played a show in Vegas, and then as soon as I got back, it was
No,
as soon as I got
no, it was like you came and you were
Yeah,
in the studio with us recording, and then he left, and then a couple of weeks later he comes back, and then we do the show, right?
Oh, we did the one in Apple Valley.
Yes, we did a show, our first show since COVID.
Nice.
yeah, Apple Valley.
Yes, he comes back, and 3 days later I'm like, can I put you on the train?
I had just finished unpacking, and they
They're like, hey, just come on
down
in.
on the train.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
just don't unpack, man.
yeah, so,
I've got a to-go bag all the time now, all the time.
That's the way to go. Hey, I think that's a musician life, right? You gotta have it, especially here in New Mexico. I learned to get a go bag, especially when they were jamming.
Yeah.
yeah, but what I love about him is like it doesn't matter if it's a big show or just a regular show or just rehearsal or just
Right.
it doesn't matter. Like he's there, you know.
Nice,
So
nice.
thank
It's a
you.
passion for music.
Yes.
You got to have it if you're going to do it at this point.
Right. I think so. You gotta be passionate about it because hey, gotta do it right. That's awesome, guys. That's great. That's great.
Yes.
And working on the album, that takes some time and effort, So I definitely congratulate you guys on that. Get the
Thank
music
you.
out. And you got some new singles out that we're gonna play. We're gonna play the latest one, El Corrido de Juanito. But we gotta take a quick commercial break. We gotta pay those bills always. But we'll be back here with the Diabolyk featured artist of the week. They will be playing tonight at 5 o'clock at the State Fair. We'll be talking to them more. Don't worry, and we'll learn more about them. So hey, stay tuned to Q102. It's 102.1 FM, 11:50 AM, KNMM. Oh, make sure I turn off those mics. Last time I didn't, so I was all just jamming out the other day, and I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, I've done this for over 10 years, and I'm still like, man, let's go. Oh, damn it. Luckily, nothing was. I think I had the TV on getting the news or something. I was like, oh, man. How's it going, everyone? We got a lot of people tuned in. It looks like we got Kevin Michael. Kevin Michael, buenos dias. I know you're playing. He's playing Monday at the fair. Luisa G is saying, I wish I had met you Sunday at the picnic. I was so sad I couldn't make it. It was just too crazy that time. I'd already been at the Hall of Fame thing on Friday. Saturday, I went to the United match, so there was like a bunch of people there. So I said, I better not push it, I said.
You went and saw some football?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Actually, they won that night, so that was
Lisa, we can still meet each other. Be there at 5. Watch us come out.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Trae de la familia.
Yes.
Y la botella. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Got to.
Yeah, once again at the picnic, where's Diego? Oh, he's not here.
I know. That was like one of the first times that I've been. I usually go all the time, but I said, wow, this time, you know. I knew I would have way too much fun and been too crazy, so which is all part of it, right?
Yeah.
Colorado, West Texas, Oklahoma, Panama, Southwest Kansas, or more of the U.S.
Oh my God, my nickel. I was like,
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
We should do this song.
Yeah, maybe. We'll try it maybe. Last minute, maybe. What do you think?
Let's see if we can throw it in.
Just go in.
Have you been to the fair at all the last couple days?
No, not yet. Not yet. I need to.
Have you heard much as far as like people showing up? Or?
Well, I know the opening day was kind of low key. They said, but I mean, it's open day. It was like Friday or what was it? Yeah, I think so.
Thursday, yeah, Thursday is
Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday, right? So I was like, nah, it's not. No one's gonna be there, And then yesterday looked okay. I mean, it's hard with the fiestas going on, especially but I think they're getting okay. Oh, Luisa G, yeah, she's in Texas. She's in Lubbock, so she's our New Mexican Texan, we could call her.
Does the station have an Instagram?
We do. I just never update it, but we are on Facebook.
He's gonna post something right now.
Hey, we got Miranda. What's up, Miranda? Good morning. I got to see her last night, and
I'm certified.
she's gonna be there later. So that's awesome. Miranda Hartzog played
Yeah.
her music earlier this morning. So we got. I think it says Weiler. Beautiful music. Oh yeah, they're jamming. Can't wait for that rock. I want to hear that rock album.
take this one.
Computer like, oh, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. No. Come on. Okay, that computer froze. Let's see how Yeah, we got great. It was a great time at Al Jr. last night.
Oh, you went to check it out?
Yeah, I was looking at the
how's that?
fiestas. So I went. It was great. I got to see Davino, of course, Andrea, Michelle, and
Yeah.
Anthony, and all them. They played earlier, and then I was there. I stayed later than I expected, of course. Always with them, you start talking, and yeah, we ended up at Boxcar. They didn't let us in. They didn't have a table for us, so
Oh,
we
really?
just sat outside and ate. They actually got food. We got food there, but they didn't let us in. So we got food, and we just sat outside and talked. So it was nice, actually.
Yeah, we went and did that podcast with
Yes,
them.
yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
She's doing cool stuff. Yeah, she's doing awesome stuff. I like it. It's an artist perspective,
No, and man, she made us homemade green chicken enchiladas.
Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah,
the food on
fresh
there.
powder beans, fresh tortillas. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh no, she'll cook it up. Let me tell you. And of course, a few adult beverages, as they say. I'll come in and this, a little less than a minute, and then whatever else you guys want to talk about for sure. We want to make sure we hit where we can get the music. Whatever else you guys want to approach with that.
Okay.
Miranda says they ended up at Taco Bell. Yeah, I thought so. That's what AJ was saying.
One more.
That should be good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Mucho right here on Q102. And yes, we have the singer and the band of that one in the studio is Diabolyk. They're our featured artist of the week. We're so glad to have them come in. They've been doing the tour, I guess, of New Mexico music. So glad. They were up at our sister station earlier at KNMX 540 with Dwight Torres, mi amigo, a great guy. And I'm so glad you guys could stop up there and check it out.
Yeah.
It's the original station, and then we're the sister station here. So
It was
very
so
cool.
awesome. Yeah, he was so awesome to us. It was so awesome to meet him,
Right.
It's like you have friends on Facebook that you just, you remember their names, and then to put a face to the name,
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
just, it bonded. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's great. That's
but
what I.
we for
yeah.
sure did our tours. We went to Taos, we went
Nice,
to Las
nice.
Vegas, we went to Espanola.
Great. Did you get make it to Cadiz, right? In Espanol or?
No, not to the station there, but
Oh, yeah.
we met up with Glenda and
Nice.
Casey.
Good.
Yeah,
We always support our radio. Familia, la familia de radio, so we love them. So awesome. I'm glad.
You know, we were talking about new artists and stuff. And,
Yes.
I just wanted to say that it hasn't been too long ago that we were the new artist here, and I just want to say good job to those new artists that are here, and to let them know that these New Mexico musicians and the New Mexico people, the love that they have for music, the support, they will give you all the love and support that you need to keep going. So no se desanimen, keep going, and you'll go, you'll do it. And I'm gonna take this gum out because I keep wanting to choke on it, and then I
We don't-
forgot what to say here.
We don't need you to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just put it under the table
Hey,
like normal.
Put it under there. We'll never notice. We'll never
I'm like,
notice.
With
a
all the
couple
other-
times, I'm like, I start choking.
Yeah, we
No.
don't
There's
need
already a
that.
bunch of them.
Hey,
No,
cinnamon.
but
Yeah.
I wanted
It's
to
like
say,
Carlsbad Cavern now.
estos muchachos locos, see what I put
Hey, I know how you do it. Hey, but it's fun, right?
No, but thank you to all the musicians that have been our friends since from the beginning, that still support us. And it was great seeing you guys, and to the new artists and musicians. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. And not only that, but everyone in the music industry here in Nuevo Mexico, the radio stations, thank you for spinning our music, keeping us alive. For all the fans that call in and request our music and put us on the charts. Without you guys, we couldn't do it. So with all my heart, thank you so much. Yeah, and want to say something to these guys?
No, it's just the same thing along what you were saying. Just thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you all for listening to us and coming out to the shows. It's been a blast so far. So really excited with everything that's coming up now.
Well, that's great. I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, 5 o'clock tonight, State Fair. Remember, I think you have to have your vaccination cards or that negative test, just so you don't get there and you're like, what? But make sure you're ready. And the State Fair is always great. Big saludos to Herman Martinez Jr. He's selling some CDs there, so I'm recording artist, so we want to make sure to send the saludos to him. And it's going to be great. So let's talk about your album that you released, The Tales from Nuevo Mexico. I know you guys talked about it earlier, last time you came in, but I really like it. I think it's awesome. Give us a story again on that, because I know you're doing the volume 2. You're working on volume 2. So give us a story on the first one. We want to hear that again, because I think that was very cool.
Go ahead. You start.
Okay. So it started, of course, with one of the songs that we put together, the Manito Medley. And little did we know that that medley would open so many doors for us and put us where we are today, and it still goes strong. So once those doors opened and people loved it, we're like, we've got to keep going, So we started picking out all these songs that have meaning to us and put our little twist to it. And
Yeah, because I think after the medley we released Clavelito,
Right.
and then then after that we're just, what else can we do? What else can we do? Then
well, not only that, the inspiration, getting put on the charts and
Yes.
making
Right.
it up to number 1, and then
Yeah.
our other song knocking that one and holding 1, 2,
Right.
and 3 on the charts.
And award winning as well, right? I know
Yes.
you're Quince Grande winners, and then I believe at the New Mexico Espanol Music Awards, right? too?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Plug out of the year.
yeah.
Yes.
female vocalist.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
I was like, I thought so. That's awesome. No, you know what? That's the best. That's the best. You can't beat that. I think so.
Yes.
It's an honor to get that, because there's so many talented women in New Mexico music, and there's a lot of young women coming up too that I'm just so glad to see that they're doing that as well. We try to support them here at the station. So no, it's awesome. Yeah, award-winning group here. I will always ask them, where can we get your music? If they haven't got your music yet, which I don't know what they're doing, but if they haven't got your music yet, where can they pick it up?
Today at the fair, for $10.
Hey, that works. Perfect.
I will personally hand it
$7
to
in
you.
the parking lot.
$7 in the parking lot.
Perfect answer.
I'll give you a free kiss on the cheek and a photo and a sticker.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Hey,
No.
see, now you gotta go to the fair. You gotta go to the fair. No,
No.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be a high energy show like always. You know, you guys rock it for sure. I love the twist of the rock and New Mexico music because that's what I love. You know, I love a bunch of different genres, and I know you guys are the same way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the way you got to do it. I think that's
Definitely have some surprises for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah,
nice.
you can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon.
Pandora,
Pandora,
Apple
yeah.
Music. Yeah, we're all over that.
Nice, good.
Yeah.
So you can download it, stream it. I always tell people to download it. Don't just stream it, download it because that helps artists a little more. And picking up the CD from the artist, that's even better.
That's
Yeah.
even
It goes
better.
straight to the artist,
Yes.
right? Pick up a T-shirt too. Pick up whatever they got, guys. Hey, it's the way to go, right?
Yes.
So
Blanca is for sale. No.
Hey, no, we got Blanca here. If you guys are on Facebook Live, you're seeing all the fun action. Make sure to follow us. Follow myself too, Diego Montoya. You can also follow KNMM on our social media. Got to do a little promo there, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna play another song. I think the fans want to hear another one. Cuando vivas conmigo here
That's a good one.
on Q102.
yeah.
We got, it looks like, I think this is Eric running the NMHMA Española page. Love the t-shirt, 80s throwback to Three's Company.
I was waiting for someone to notice that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Beagle. Nice. Classic. I don't know how it says on here. Oh, Anthony Lukash. Anthony, what's up, man? I got my like 4 screens going on
Are
here. If I'm not in that other room, then I got it.
What do you guys on Facebook and Instagram over here?
Yeah, I got something. I shared on the station page so I can keep up with it here. Well, I'll try to keep up with it. It's nice.
What's your Instagram again, dude?
I think it's KNMM. Actually, you can find me. That's the easiest way. Just Diego Montoya.
What was it?
Or no, Mr. Montoya. Mr. Montoya 575. That's what it is.
Not 505?
No, not 505. I'm the 575.
Wow, updated, huh?
Yeah, I'm updating.
So on the next go around,
Yeah.
I need to we need to talk about we got Miguel.
Yeah.
I know this, and we got AJ. He's gonna help us.
Nice.
So,
Awesome.
We gotta make sure.
Yeah, so throw it in. Yeah, you got to throw it in. You can't forget him.
Did you find it, Ramon? Find him cool.
Nice.
I'll be stalking you from now on.
Hey, that works. I try to update that as much as I can. I'm still stuck on Facebook. I tell the kids I work with, hey, I'm on Facebook. They're like, oh, cool. They're like, oh, cool. We passed that up years ago. I was like, oh, cool, okay, cool. They did like the shirt, though. I wore it one day to school because they could wear whatever. You know? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a badass shirt. This shirt. I was like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
They're kick-ass. We're all talking.
We got another one. We're designing another shirt coming up.
Nice.
You'll be one of the first ones.
Nice. I'll be rocking it. I love my
And-
t-shirts.
And we got the artist. You know, I
Yeah.
told you about the artist.
Yes,
and,
yes.
He's gonna be doing our
Hang on a
22.
second.
Oh,
Is
that's
he
good.
gonna-
That's
yeah,
good.
that's right.
Yeah, that's
I got
good.
that.
No,
He's been
yeah.
busy. He's out there in Australia. So they're all
Really? I thought it was in England before.
No, I guess he's Australia or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad
But
at
yeah,
all.
he said starting in October next month he's coming.
Yeah, nice.
So we already got like a little concept.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Primo, here in a minute, can we do the camera this way?
Yep. For sure.
Yeah.
We'll get the whole guys.
How do I get that? Cause my camera's just falling.
Yeah, just check it out.
I know. Don't get it riled up because then I don't want to be struggling.
Where am I going to go?
I don't know why my throat's so dry.
Alvin! ¿Cómo estás, Alvin? I know you guys are jamming tonight at the Downs, I believe, right? You're at the ABQ Downs with Black Pearl Band. Singer of Black Pearl Band. We had them come in, that was a great time. They just released a new album. Black Pearl Band's awesome.
Hey, those guys are really good.
Oh, they're yeah, super power band as I call them.
Yes.
They just do it all. They do it all. So that's what's great. Oh yeah, little Cuando Viva Conmigo, Diabolyk here on Q102. Usually we play the super hits of the 60s and 70s, but Sábado Saturdays, hey, they're for New Mexico music with a little Tejano as well. Love to feature the new artists that we got out. We featured some Crystal Torres and Eileen Bea. We're going to be debuting her brand new song, that special song for her in honor of her father, coming up at 11 o'clock. So we wanted to make sure to let you know about that one. Eileen Bea coming up. And Mia, the young lady's about 12, I think, and just rocking the Tejano world. So we got that music coming up as well here, Q102. But right now we're talking to the special guest of the week. It's Diabolyk. They got a great show at the State Fair, and they got some great stuff. We're learning more about them, having a fun time, and we just love when our artists come into the studio. So I know you guys are having a great Saturday so far. I know you had to get up a little early. I know you guys been going for it, but we're glad you're here. And I know we got the whole band here too, and we got a few people that you wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I just wanted to really say thank you and give a shout to all of these New Mexico musicians that have helped us and continue to help us, and I consider them part of Diabolyk. So like Miguel Romero and AJ Martinez will be helping us, and these are the best of New Mexico. You know, these guys are awesome at what they do, and what's that?
I said hands down.
Oh, hands down, yes. Miguel is another one that went up there and recorded with us, and it was amazing. We had an awesome time at the studio, and he was himself, and he just brought that extra sauce to the Diabolyk twist, you know. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it and want to continue and hopefully grow and bring other musicians so we can collaborate and just keep the New Mexico music alive.
So
you know?
it seems like we're kind of rounding it out finally, the group, with AJ, Miguel, and Ramon. I'm just excited to play
I
this
know.
guy.
It's good. I gotta see it. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Yes.
He brings a whole different energy.
That's awesome.
It's,
That's awesome.
Yes, and speaking of that, I wanted to just ask you, you know, have you played New Mexico music before? I know that
yes,
you...
that's a question I wanted to ask. You know, I think that's a great question.
Not much in LA, but
Okay.
it's really cool to be introduced to new cultures and new different styles, and then when you come over here and you get to meet like the people and the heads of that kind of genre, like you get to also see like the culture behind it and the history behind it, and it's very cool to get what's coming out and then to hear what's coming new, you know, and how it's kind of all turning around, you know. So it's cool to see how how it's evolving, you know what I mean? Especially now with technology and the new sound that they're doing it, and they're doing it themselves, and so it's cool like how the art of it's kind of going from very folky to now it's has the new like the technical side of it, you know, so it's cool.
Yeah, no,
And
awesome.
as for me, like I feel like I'm already inspired, you know. I'm like,
That's great.
you know, and then like we rehearsed at Jerry Dean's, so we were just, you know, filling him in on how New Mexico music started with, you know, Al Hurricane, and then how the connection and you know, just giving a little bit of how the New Mexico music started, and it just made us realize like, wow, you know, like it took us back and it just got me more pumped and excited. You should have seen me at the rehearsal. I was like, I just kept on, oh my God, you know.
I love that. I love that. That's what we
so
want to
awesome.
hear, right? You got to get that energy, you know, and you know, sometimes it does take a little bit. And
yes,
that's great.
and you know the fire that he puts behind our sound it's okay. So different, but at the same time, it just fits in with that extra.
You're gonna
fire
want to
that-
dance that much harder.
Yes.
Nice.
Like yes.
That's the best. You know me and my dancing, so I love the dancing and I love all that. So that's awesome. You know, I want to talk to you guys again, all of you, about how you started. We'll just kind of go around and ask how you got started in the music, when you got started, and what got you interested in it. I always love to hear that.
Well, I come from a musical family. Like my dad does guitar, bass, and my mom, she sings. She's a little bit guitar and violin. You know, my sister did a little bit of the horn, the cornet or trumpet. I always get confused because my other brother also did that, and my brother also plays guitar, and but I'm the one that kind of went with it and still do it and have been doing it. But my dad got us involved with the church, and he still runs the church choir, him and my mom.
Great.
You know, so they're still involved with that, and they always support us. So thank you, Mom and Dad. You know, but that's how I got started, and then of course, you know.
And myself, growing up, I have a older brother. He's like 7 years older than me. So growing up in the house, my dad, you know, he was playing the New Mexico music, the Western music. That's where I, learned about Ernest Tubbs and Waylon and all that stuff.
Classic.
So here we have that going on in the house, and then on the other side, my brother, he's playing his Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Sabbath, all that. So I grew up, pretty good different styles of music in the house. Then it wasn't until I was probably maybe 9 or 10, my dad he showed me a couple guitars. My dad plays guitar, my uncles play guitar. I come from a musical family.
Nice.
And so I took an interest in guitar, and then when my brother would leave the house, I'd go in his room, pick up his guitar, and play, mess around with it, and he'd get home, hey, who touched my guitar? And come and smack me.
You're right.
And me, my mom was like, stop yelling, the neighbors are going to hear you. And I'm like a virgin, or sitting up, because I just want to have fun.
Yes.
How about you, Louis?
Yeah, I want to hear.
My parents put me in piano lessons when I was really, really young. So just getting the language of music and learning how to read it and learning how to understand it. And then I just blossomed from there. Through school, I learned all the instruments I could, trombone, tuba, anything that was really bass. And then I taught myself guitar and bass and drums as I got through middle school and high school. I taught a local school here for a while, and that's when they picked me up when I was teaching music. I was teaching drums and guitar and bass and piano and vocals, and had the chance to audition with these guys and was able to jump in on bass.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Hey, that's a talent to learn all the instruments. I definitely give a big congratulations to you to do that. It's a lot of work too. A lot of work and time.
It makes it really easy to communicate with other musicians,
Yes,
whether
right.
it be with the drummer and the guitarist and what they're trying to get through.
Right, exactly.
And they're so good at what all my boys do. Like, they're either educated and taught, or self-taught, or God-gifted talent, but they're all masters at what they do. So what blessing for me. Thank you, guys.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Hey, it makes your job easier, right?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Wait,
When I was 12, I wanted to be in either Nirvana or Metallica.
Nice.
Good
choice.
That was it. I was like, okay, Freddie Mercury concert. I'm gonna be in that concert one day.
Yes.
And that was it. That's what got me.
I love it. So what do you usually play? What kind of genre of music do you usually play? Do you just kind of do?
I do a little bit of everything. I work with a few different artists in different genres. I work with blues artists. Worked in metal groups in the
And
past.
who's the blues artist that you
I work with Sugar Ray Rayford on occasion, overseas and in Canada quite a bit.
Okay.
So so I get to travel different parts of the world and be exposed to different stuff. I work with another group in LA where we do more of like Spanish like hard rock stuff, and then I just do like a lot of freelance. So yeah, if you need a band for a quinceañera, bar mitzvah,
Nice.
divorce or marriage,
Yeah.
see us know.
Party, right?
You can have a band at any occasion.
Yeah. That was my joke at the fair last year. I kept telling this group, hey, you can play for the divorce party, my divorce party. I don't think they thought it was that funny, but
You just charge them more for it. It's just
exactly.
that's the talk.
That's great. No, so you guys are super talented. Like we all know, but we love to get the history and learn more. Because I know musicians put in a lot of effort. Some people are like, oh, we're just going to listen to the song. No, it's actually a lot of work behind just the song. I know I was talking to somebody about that online, and they're like, well, they just want to know about the singer. They don't want to know about anything else. I said, well, you know what? Sometimes they learn about everybody else. So
and a part of this whole thing that I just stay like sometimes on level 10, just I don't know when to stop, is I get so excited and moved. We were checking him into the motel last night, or yesterday,
Yes.
I'm so confused at what day we are. But, so I'm like, I really love Beth Hart. Do you know who Beth Hart is? He's like, I've played, with her, or he's met her before. He's done festivals with her. So the people that, I'm over here just blown away, and the opportunities that he's had and the experiences that he's gone through, is something where we're still fantasizing and dreaming about, and to have somebody like that, and to hear the stories that his experiences and stuff it just brings a fire of inspiration to us.
No, that's great. The inspiration is always good, right?
Yes.
To work together like that, that's just great. And you guys are saying you feel like you've got the right groove. You've got the right groove with everybody right in the group. Yeah. So that's awesome.
He said it perfect. He's like, you gotta find those and find that pocket. You know.
I mean, once you it's like there's so many groups that are eclectic. You know what I mean? Whether it's like New Mexico music, or even like bands like Fishbone, or just you have groups that are wherever their background is, it all comes together and it makes this sound, And when you hear the Beatles singing harmony,
right,
it's them. It's not one voice; it's them.
It's them, yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, cool.
I love the reference to Fishbone, by the way. Great.
Fishbone is never
haven't seen. You guys have it.
Things like that pop out at me all the time.
I got to see him.
Excited.
I think it was 2019. We got to go see the band. Those guys rock.
That's
awesome.
So hey, you guys gotta always expand your possibilities. That's what I say. You can't always just listen to one song or one genre. But no, that's great. That's great.
Well, like when we first met you, I never thought that you would be involved in like Hank 3, you like them, and we're like still connected us, and then we're like Mon Laferte. You're like, oh my God,
that's my girl right there.
Yeah. Once I knew you liked Hank 3, I was like, okay, he's cool.
That's it.
Big fan of
As a matter of fact, I
Hank
think you were even wearing your cowboy hat the first time we met.
Yes. Yes. I gotta bust that out again, especially for fair. Got to. Hey, when you come from the country over here, you gotta jab it. But I love Hank 3 because he's a mesh of different genres. The country, he does the metal, and he does super doom metal.
Non-stop.
Have you checked out his boy?
Yes, 4 is awesome. I love it. I love to see the family going, and I can't wait. I'm gonna try to catch them sometime. So we'll see. No, so it's great. I always love talking with you guys. We gotta take a quick break though. We got some more commercials, and then I think we're gonna play the latest single.
Cool.
We've been playing it here. It's been doing good on our charts here. El Corrido de Juanito, a great jam. One of my favorite songs in general. And then when you guys did it, it just sounds awesome. So we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Stay tuned. We got Diabolyk in the studio. Q102. It's 102.1 FM, 11:50 AM. Tequito con cafecitos, sábados, sabaditos.
To help them fight a critical illness. Just imagine what you do. See, wishes are so powerful. You can make them for you.
Hank 3.
Yeah.
That's some. Man, if you can get stories out of those grimy Hanks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some stories.
Many a time. Sunshine Theater over here.
Exactly.
Man. That's a good time.
Yeah, since I've got turned on to Hank 3, I've seen him like every time he comes around. And I think he was playing Vegas. He was at the House of Blues.
Okay.
So you know how he hangs out and talks to everybody. We waited till everybody was gone because I wanted to
Yes.
And so we got to talk with them, and we've talked with them several times. But okay, bye. And anyways, we went to the parking lot where they're loading. They're driving like Ford Rangers. It isn't like a bus or something. They're like loading it in. I was like, wow, these guys are the real deal, man.
There's no glam.
And I told Hank, I said, I go, every time that you play your grandfather's songs, I go, there's just something in the air that makes it so special. That there's just, and he listened, he was like, wow, but I felt like I had to tell him that because, when he's playing Can't Get Out of This World Alive, it's just, like, that's freaking bloodline, that's like royalty.
That's what it is.
Yes.
And I don't think country wants him involved like that.
No, right.
Because he doesn't carry it like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And he just took it his own.
Yeah.
And but they've always done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dad did that.
Take it
Grandpa
your
did
own.
that.
Yeah,
They did it
that
their
was
own.
gonna do it.
That's how they.
No.
It's not pretty.
No.
It's not. It's done their own way.
Raw.
And it comes through.
And then his album, I don't know if you've heard his whole album, Straight to Hell.
Oh man, great now. I can listen to
It's
that.
like in his career, he started off like country, like commercial pop, because you could tell that's how he went. By the time he did Straight to Hell, it was a good blend of like the traditional and his hard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then as he kept going, he went more towards the hard.
Well, he did Superjet Ritual, right?
Yeah. He was a bass player.
Yeah, he was for a while.
Yeah.
I remember I saw them on that tour.
Did you really?
Nice.
And that
Oh,
was 2000, early 2000s, right? When the Superjet.
Yeah.
And Hank 3 had just came in. we went down to go see him, and I'm just like, dude. And my friend didn't know. I'm like, dude, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
He's like, it's Hank 3. I go, no, dude. That's like Hank, bro. It's like the dude cowboy hat, little bolo tie.
Yeah.
And I go, Monday Night Football. Bro.
That's the other thing, you know, he could have wrote on his dad.
Oh, man.
Instead, I read that he was installing garage doors.
Yeah.
You know, he could have been instead of a multi.
Yeah, you could have gotten like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but no.
Yeah, and I think one of the first times we saw him, it was at the Roxy there in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And we were at the stoplight there, Hank Three walking across the street.
Like a store. Like a store.
And he like went to the ATM. We're like, oh wow, he's normal.
He's a human.
The price said he's sufficient funds. You know, but yeah, we met him a couple times, and he's always been just cool, man.
It's a trip when you know someone or you meet someone like that, and then you're like, dude, like, do you know who you are? Like, do you know who you're related to, man?
Your bloodline.
You know?
Your dad is.
Yeah. But it's the same thing like we were talking about with Chiquis. It's like mom was her, you know what I mean? She learned, and then now Chiquis is now doing it, and it's like, they're doing it their own way.
Their own way, yes.
They're still using it, but template, but it's their way. You know?
You know Chiquis?
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows her.
Oh, no, I don't know. I've seen her.
I was like, nice, okay.
Been in the bushes a couple times.
yeah, right. Just
Camera.
hiding out over there, yeah.
You just admitted to a crime.
It's okay. It's only a crime you got caught.
Good morning, Christian. Montaño. Christian, good morning. Christian, tuned in the right time, yeah. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, no, awesome. So how's LA going nowadays? It's LA still?
LA's weird, man.
Yeah.
LA's, it's like, you have, like, okay, Venice, right?
Right.
And it always was like the homeless encampment, you know, safe haven.
Right.
But the way that the properties are going up now, it's like, you got guys that are paying $2 million,
Oh.
and the house comes with 10 dudes in the front.
Yeah. Hey, for what you get.
And I'm like surprised that you're not having cycles like just losing.
Yeah.
And you know, and the thing is now that they've ended the eviction moratorium, I think that's what it's called.
Right.
There's gonna be such an increase of
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy nowadays.
and that's the saddest part.
No, it
now
is.
now you got families involved.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's one thing when you see a dude, you know what I mean, and it's like, okay, whatever happened, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's like when you see like even like a pretty girl who's homeless, and you're like, oh man, like dude, what happened to her?
Right.
The one on Baywatch?
Yeah, that's rough, you know. And then you see like a family,
No,
and then
that's
it's like
when it's real.
that's when you're like, okay, like this is bad.
That's when it hits.
Because the kid he didn't do anything.
No,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? The kid was just a kid. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
now it's like, and it's the property values are just going up, and
That's what it's happening.
you know, and the pay for the jobs.
I don't, yeah, it's not
I
coming
mean,
up.
I'm looking at the mailman, dude, and he's delivering mail at 9 at night. And my dad was a letter carrier, so like we grew up, and anytime we see someone after 6, my dad, this is so cool. You better make that money. And now I see the guys and they're in the dark delivering me.
Oh, I know.
They
They're
got the
intense.
headset.
They're intense,
And I'm
man.
like, dude, you better have a gun.
We're having a great time here on Q102 and Diabolyk. That was their latest El Corrido de Juanito, a classic song that they did a twist to, the Diabolyk twist, as I call it. Just a great time. Always good to talk to you guys. I can't believe the time is coming around. It's amazing how it goes. And then we were asking earlier, we're like, oh, we can go. And I said, oh, let's just go all day. But, but I know you guys got things to do. I was going to say better things to do. But we love you here at Q102. We recently flipped our format to the Super Hit station, but they allowed us to keep New Mexico music. They're like, you can keep it as a
Awesome.
So we jam it on Saturday. And of course, we have the Tejano Gold countdown coming up at noon. We have Texas Latino. They will be their guest of Rudy Trevino, the nationally syndicated show from in the U.S. and Mexico here on 102.1 FM. But we always love talking to you guys. We love that we get to come in, and we're going to see you tonight. I'll be out there tonight at the fair, of course.
Cool.
We're going to be doing it. We're going to be doing it.
Okay,
at
we're
5
holding
o'clock.
you to that.
Okay, I will be there. I think I got everything I need, so we will be there. But we love you guys, and appreciate everyone tuning in on Facebook Live as well. We want to thank you for tuning in, sharing, and just viewing us on social media. We appreciate it. Any final things you want to let everybody know? Once again, where we can find your music, the show tonight.
Yes, Facebook, the Spotify, Pandora, all of the social media, and I want to say thank you for tuning in and for your love and your support. And for those that we haven't met, we want to see you today at 5 o'clock at the Via Hispana. Check us out. It's going to be an awesome show. And we want to thank you, Diego, for giving us the time and for having us here and for spinning our music and the love and support that you give us and the station. So we love you guys too, and thank you so much.
And I gotta put you on the spot real quick.
Okay, good. I'll be on the spot. See, I gotta be on this side of the hot seat.
I'm still waiting for that Max Baca.
Oh yes.
I've been looking for some old Max Baca records because my dad, I grew up on that. My dad's albums are just gone. But I know you have a couple.
I got one, and I've been slowly transferring it.
Okay.
I left off on that.
Because I need you to hook me up with those. Because he's like one of my favorite New Mexico.
Oh well, and we're gonna throw one of his songs in here too. I threw it in. Please go. We'll put that in.
Yeah.
No. Max Baca, legendary artist. They got in.
The dad,
the dad, and then you put in the son. And you got the nephew Josh Baca.
That's right.
And Jimmy Baca, the son there as
They're
well.
your primos, right?
Yeah, I think they are.
I'm seriously.
I think they are. I'm related to every Baca pretty much in the world.
I remember when I was a kid, I was at your cousin's house. I was small, and I remember she pulled out a Max Baca, and she was saying, "This is our cousin."
Yeah. So there we go.
So
I'm tell the primos and
make a phone call.
I'll be like, we had them call in last year for an interview.
That's right.
They were in the New Mexico Music Hall of Fame, and man, great dudes, world-renowned artists. They play everywhere. So
and they're a great inspiration to us new musicians too, like stuff that they've done and continue to do, and just like we all need to keep the New Mexico music alive, like you said, the dad, the son, now the nephew. It's there you go.
I love to
so they've paved that road for us also. So
that's great.
Yeah. So you could probably hear some of that little influence on our newer stuff.
Nice.
That's why
stop giving out our stuff.
No,
I'm over here like trying to think.
Okay, I was trying to get the secret. I'm trying to get the secret.
The songs that we just released. That You're the one.
See, we're getting the secrets here. I try every time, and I think I.
You're shaking them down. You're shaking them down.
You fell for it.
Well, that's great. We appreciate you all coming in. We all had a great time. So thank you guys again. I'm glad you brought the whole band. That's awesome. We love it. We got some special guests too tonight at 5. So it's gonna be a beautiful day too. So get out there, guys. Check it out. You know what I'm gonna play? I'm gonna play a little Andrea Michelle to go, and then we got some Max Baca. We got some Solo Quiero Ser Mujer. It's always my jam right here. Girls want to have fun. So hey, thank you guys for coming in. Make sure to catch them tonight at 5 at the State Fairgrounds.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Gotta put a little girls just want to have fun on our version. Vivian, good morning, Vivian. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay, thanks guys for tuning in. I will get these guys off the hook here. We appreciate it. 5 o'clock, everyone. Get over to the fair. 5 o'clock. Get there a little early because you know how the parking is. So thank you guys again.